I've been speaking to quite a few people lately about income protection and in particular for high risk trades. Now, some people have maybe looked into it before and found it, or they think it's expensive. Now, I thought just do a quick video and explain why it's all relative. Now, if you work, for example, in a job where you may be an electrician, maybe a plumber, maybe you work offshore, maybe, you're an engineer, those trades are high risk, and the reason they're high risk is because there's more chance of an injury happening, there's more chance of something, damaging where you're going to be off work. Now, that sort of, to me, really then confirms the need to have it. So yeah, it might be a little bit more expensive, but it's going to be more expensive because you're more likely to claim on it. So don't let that put you off, because it's all relative in the end. Because if you think, for argument's sake, you had somebody with a high risk trade and they were paying £50 a month. Now, the likelihood is it won't be that high. It just makes it easy for me to do the maths. But they're paying £50 a month, and in reality, that's probably going to pay out about £3,000 a month if they were to be off work through accident or illness. Now, £50 is going to be £600 a year. That's going to be £6,000 over 10 years. Now, if that policy pays out £3,000 a month, if you're off for 2 months, then that policy's paid it for itself. Now, just imagine if you were to be then off work with, say, cancer, average treatment period 4 to 6 months, and then the recovery afterwards, physically and mentally. Now, how much would that pay out? So that's what you've always got to think about. If you were, you work in a high risk trade and you break a limb and you've got no sick pay and you're off work for 6 weeks, 12 weeks before you can go back, then that money's going to pay for itself. So you've got to think of it all relative. If you can afford it monthly in the short term, then do it. It's all relative. But ultimately, when you come to claim and need it, then it's going to pay for itself. Honestly, trust me.